Alright guys, what's going on? I'm back today because I got myself an OKC Ontario Knife Company bayonet from a Mossberg 590A1. Now, I've never been interested in putting a bayonet on this, even though it does have the bayonet lug. I thought that was, why? Basically. But I'll tell you what, I've been playing Battlefield 1, and I'm just on this kick right now with bayonets. They're cool. You don't see too much of it anymore. You see guys put them on AKs and different things, but I don't know. It's just, been playing that game, and it's cool. So, I did a little research on what the best OKC, or the best bayonet was supposed to be, for the 590A1. Now, research I showed told me to go with the OKC M7 or M9 or the OKC 3S, something like that. But anyway, so I went with the M7, and I'll tell you why I went with the M7. I went with the M7 because they say that the M9 is not as good of quality as the M7. The reviews I was seeing basically were saying that the M9 was, I don't want to say garbage, but it was easily broken. It just wasn't as well made as the M7. So I decided, alright, well, I'm just going to go with the M7. The other reason I went with the M7 was because the M9 and the 3S, or whichever the other one is, one, they're both over $100. This was only $50. And another reason was, third reason is, I like the look of this bayonet over the M9 and the other one. The other ones have that more traditional, I don't want to even say traditional, but just that knife look, where it has like some of the serrations on top. It looks more of like a big hunting blade, kind of like a Crocodile Dundee knife. That's not a knife. Now that's a knife. Like, it was that kind of knife. And I just thought for a bayonet, especially playing Battlefield 1, the bayonet I wanted was more of just a dagger, just a straight piece of metal sticking out on the end. And this was that look. This was that straight edge look that I wanted. Nothing fancy. Didn't look like an upside down knife on the end of your barrel. So I went with this one. You'll also see, if you're doing any research on this and wanted to do something like this to your own, I think either both the M7 and the M9 and the other one, the upper one, the 3S, or I think it is not. I'm not sure. They're all OKC knives. On the bayonet lug here, when you attach it, you have a little bit of play or a little bit of space on your mag tube nut at the top. Rubber O-ring, perfect diameter for that, and gives it enough to have it seat down where it's supposed to. So this is the first time I'm trying it. I just got back from the store. I got these. This was $2, $2.25, something like that. So cheap, simple fix to give yourself some more room on the top of that magazine tube screw. And we're just going to see what happens. The pictures that the guy posted on Amazon, it looked pretty good. It looked like this is all you needed to do. So I'm going to take one of these bad boys and we're going to see what happens. Look at that. Look at that. That is as perfect as you're going to get with this. You can see that thing... Oh, hold on. The bayonet knocking over my camera. You can see that thing is sitting as perfect as you're going to get it without putting more of these washers on. And I probably wouldn't recommend putting another one on, just because, then you're going to run into maybe this thing won't be seated down as far as it needs to be. So that's a simple fix for this thing. And I'm surprised. That's all you need to do. From what I understand online, the reason that these don't fit the way they're supposed to is now these bayonets, the handles are slightly longer than they were in the past, and the lugs were built to the spec of the bayonets from some years back. Like, you know, I think it was back in the 60s. Don't quote me on that, but I was just going off of what the guy said in the review on Amazon. So that could be true. It may not be true. I'm not sure, but it's not going anywhere. I mean, it's not coming off. It's on there nice. You know, pushing in or pulling out. It's not going anywhere. The lug is on there great. So I thought this was just kind of a cool little project. I mean, as you can see though, this thing, I'm not even going to be able to get it all into frame, but this is a long shotgun. The bayonet makes it like, you know, 60 inches long. You know, not exactly, but pretty long. I mean, the overall length, I'll pull a tape out. I'm curious myself. The 590A1s, I believe, already had a 20-inch barrel. 20-inch barrel. Now, I have a collapsible stock on there, but all the way collapsed with the bayonet, you're looking at, geez, that's just shy of 44.5 inches. I don't even think you can see that. Let me bring it down. You still can't see it. Man, hold on a second. Still not in frame here. You're looking at just shy, I don't know if you can tell, but that's 44.5 inches. So this thing is long. I mean, stock extended all the way, has a 6-position ATI stock on it. You're looking at all the way extended. You're looking at 48 inches, just a tick over. It's like 48 and a quarter almost. This thing is 4 foot long. God, that is long. That is a long shotgun. It's got weight to it. I mean, the bayonet has some weight to it. You can look up the specs on that, but you know, I expected quality. Everybody told me that that was the quality bayonet to go with, used by the U.S. Army. So, you know, can't be too bad if they're using it. There you go, guys. So thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time.